Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hey everybody, John Peterson from John Peterson Photo, and a quick little update for you guys out there around using drones for landscape photography. Many of you may know me as a still photographer, which I still absolutely love, but I've been gradually introducing video into some of the content that I produce. And you know, my Fujifilm cameras do a great job of shooting video, 4K 30, which is great. And for several years I've had a drone that I've used, and I had the DJI Phantom 3 Pro. And if you don't know what that looks like, it's it's got four arms that are rigid, white, sticking straight out. It was kind of the first popular drone that really took off with a lot of photographers. And so I used that for a couple of years, but you know what I found was over time, because it was so big, I did not take it on as many trips as I wanted to, just because of the size and the complexity of it. And so I found myself using it less and less and less. And so just recently I decided to upgrade my drone to shoot some aerial video and even stills, because shooting with a drone gives you so much, it gives you just this different perspective that people are not used to seeing, and it can really add some spice and some pizzazz to your portfolio, or just for your own interest, for your friends and family. It's a really cool platform to do some creative output. And so what I chose to replace my Phantom Pro 3 was the Mavic Air 2. And the biggest reason I like this is the size. Look at how small this thing is compared to the Phantom Pro 3. This is a third of the size of that. And you know, the cool thing about this, it's got collapsible legs. They just fold out. Oops, sorry. This just folds out. This folds down. So it's really kind of a wonderful size of a drone to take with me. This will even fit in my camera backpack if I bring my bigger one. The controller, instead of a massive controller, the controller is much smaller. It's larger than the last iteration of Mavic Air, but it's still much smaller than the Phantom controller. I can use my iPhone with it. I do have an attachment to use an iPad if I want more visibility on the screen, but for now I'm just using my iPhone. It's got a built-in cable that connects right to it. And if you've ever flown a DJI product, this flies just the same as the Phantom 3, just the same as the Spark, the Mini, all of those things. So DJI does a great job of making it really easy to fly drones. The other reason I decided to upgrade this drone is image quality. The Phantom Pro 3 is kind of old tech. This is new tech. This will shoot video up to 4K 60 frames per second, which is amazing. I generally have been shooting in 4K 30 frames per second for a little bit more cinematic look and flowing footage, but it'll shoot up to 60. It's got a 1/2-inch CMOS sensor in it, and in terms of still photos, it'll shoot 48 megapixels. It's got a 4-layer arrangement that'll stack 4 12 meg images together into a 48 meg image. The still photos are absolutely beautiful, and the video footage is also equally amazing. The thing I like, that I've just taken this on a quick little flight down to the neighborhood park, and what I've found is both the stills and the video is much easier to color grade or post process than it was in the Phantom Pro 3, and I think it's just because it's a better quality input into the processing process that it's much easier to color correct this footage on the back end of things. You know, this thing's got all the smart intelligent video modes like active track if I want to track riding my mountain bike or in a car, hiking. It's got an 8K hyperlapse, you can shoot panos, you can shoot enhanced HDR. It's got all of these amazing new features in it, which the Phantom Pro 3 did not have. The super cool thing about this too is they've packed more energy into each one of these batteries. You can get flight times of up to 30 to 34 minutes. I think in real world it's going to be just under 30 minutes, but still you can get some amazing flight times out of this compared to the old school Phantom. So much more time in the air means much more footage and more still images if you want, and more time to plan the shots that you want to do. You know, this thing's got obstacle avoidance, and the other thing that I like too is that it's quieter. It's much quieter than the Phantom. And especially if I'm out in an area where there's other people, I've always been a little bit self-conscious about flying my drone because of the noise it makes. People are out there having a great time, enjoying the outdoors, and then there's this angry bee flying around. But with the Mavic Air 2, it doesn't create much noise at all, so much quieter. So if you guys are thinking about a new drone, I would really consider the Mavic Air 2. And if you're looking at this drone, without a doubt, buy the Fly More combo, which is, here's the box picture. With this combo pack, I think it's $160, $180 more. You get 2 more batteries, a carrying case, a charging hub. You get 3 ND filters for the front of this thing. I think you save about $300 if you bought all of this stuff separately. So for sure, buy the combo pack. I've got some more accessories to talk to you guys about in terms of the Mavic Air, so stay tuned for more videos. And here's a little footage from the drone I shot the other day. So keep watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.